Shavana, today I have something very simple, something that I crave for a while now. Yeah, last time I went to Mexican food restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and it was great and all. But then I miss home cooked meals, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Because I'm allergic to corn, so a lot of things that I'm not gonna be adding onto this meal today. So but I'm gonna do as much as I could. Okay, I'm gonna make a beef enchilada. Yep. Okay, so I had beans soaked and cooked, and I'm gonna refry it. Okay, beef enchilada, and I cooked the beef already. I used the pressure cook for an hour. I cook about almost 2.5 pounds of um of good beef. I can't mention the name. I'm sorry, guys. Um, the the channel, and you don't want us to do all that free advertisement. I understand that. So let's say that you can use any kind of beef you like. You can do chicken, you can do pork, you can do shrimp if you like. Okay, or you can do tofu. Hey, there's no limit to the horizon. Okay, so but the magical part about today is that it's a home cooked enchilada. I know I don't look I don't look native. Hey, if you native, hey, if you native of Mexico or Mexico from Mexico, you know my recipe is a little bit different than yours. Okay, I this these are the recipe that I cook for my family, designed for my family only for my own needs. Okay, so I'm not doing comparison to to major um taco food truck or or Mexican restaurant. Okay, I'm doing my versions. I'm Cambodian, but I love Mexican food so much, and so I'm gonna take my chance sharing your recipe. All right, so let's come into my kitchen already. So I roasted my garlic, and I'm gonna be making some salsa. Okay, I want something spicy, so I have 3 jalapeno right here, and I roast this in the let me situate it in a way that we can see, okay, without falling apart. Okay, so I'm roasting. I roasted the tomato already in this little grill right here. It's a big mess. I want to spend an hour cleaning it. So I grill everything. I grill the garlic. I grill the tomatoes and jalapenos. If you want to do something even more spicier, you can do ghost pepper. You can do Cambodian chili if you like, or you can do habaneros. You're welcome to do anything you like from the kitchen. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I think this guy will do the cake. So welcome, Chef Anna. Going to be making beef enchilada, a lot of cheese. I love that. Mm, I love that cheesy thing. So we're gonna make Spanish rice, my version. No corn today. Okay? I wanted to enjoy my meal, so no corn. I'm allergic to corn. I'm sorry. So we're gonna do something simple without corn. No cornbread, no corn cake. Okay, so we're just gonna do something with the rice, with the rice flowers and tortillas. Okay, so that's all I can handle. I'm sorry. It's one of those special cases. Um, so let's start with the rice. Okay, I already washed and soaked my rice for about 30 minutes. Okay, the transitions. So to do that, I need to roast my rice first. Okay, we're gonna roast our rice and cook it. I'm gonna cook in this pan. Okay, I'm not gonna bake it because right now outside is about 100 and something degree. It's triple digit in Las Vegas, and I even I wanted to turn on the oven today. I'm gonna use pressure cook to cook my enchilada. So it'll be like 30 minutes, we're done. Okay, or 15 minutes, we're done. So everything else, everything is prepared ahead of time, except for the rice. Okay, I cook my meat already in the pressure cook. I have about almost 2.5 pounds, 2.33 2 pounds and 33 some ounce. Okay, so it's very tender. I cook it in the pressure cook ahead of time with all the necessary ingredient. I'm gonna spike up our enchilada today. So I like everything spicy. It may not be original um spice or original recipe, but it's a recipe that the one my in me in my family for a while. So we're gonna go ahead and cook our rice. Okay, I have my non-stick pan here. I'm gonna go ahead and ignite the heat. Beef enchilada. Here we come. Okay. First of all, let me process some garlic and my bad. I got that noise. Okay. Some garlic. We're gonna roast our rice. Once we roast it, we're gonna add chicken bouillon or broth or sauce. I already have my sauce done. Okay, so I make my homemade sauce. It's just some tomato sauce and a lot of ingredients go in here, and I will list it in the on my YouTube channel. If you jump over and get to on this other side channel and subscribe and like and share, and you will get this delicious recipe from Chef Anna. Okay, I'm not expertise in Mexican food making, but it's good enough that I'll be able to share this with my family. Okay? So I'm gonna do some good butter. Okay, or you can do cooking oil. I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons. Let it simmering, and while I'm process the garlic. Okay, I know I have roasted garlic somewhere. Maybe I should go look at it. But I like that nice garlic aroma light up in the house. You know, I mean, it'll get into your hair, get into your clothes, get into your closet, get into your bedspread. You go to sleep at night like garlic, lovely. Okay, so there we go. I have my garlic. I have about 6 cloves of garlic. Okay, it's gonna go into our Spanish rice and a lot of cumin. And I hope you guys doing okay. You know what? I'm trying to look happy today, but I'm not really because you know why? Because my favorite artist, people Bryson had passed second, and that was sad. I it actually hit me because, and I don't know why. You know, a lot of artists that I'm not too much of a fan of, or halfway fan, or fan, pass away, and I don't feel as much. You know, I come to resolution that yeah, it's a life factor that people do pass and so forth. Okay, but for some reason, people, I think he is a R&B soul singer, writer, producer, and there's a song called "If You Ever in My Arm Again." That was like top notch on like in 1984, I think 4 years after I came to America. So that's all I hear was all this good songs. You know, I was learning the language and hear all the beautiful songs. It was soothing and it was beautiful. So it captivated my heart. You know, so when I heard of his pass and I'm like started crying. Is that what the heck? You know, I mean, I think I got emotional because I have lost so many family members recently, and that kind of hit me also. And also was my nephew, Officer Jimmy In, who was shot and killed on the line of duty. It was his anniversary, also I think 5-year anniversary. So that's like the whole week was like not a pretty week, you know. So I'm using just a little bit of onion, this is large onion, so I do about a quarter of it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and marinate this onions and garlic to to make sure that our rice, our Spanish rice, is gonna be full of aroma, full of flavor. I don't know how you do yours, my Mexican friend, but this is Vanna version. Okay, I like it my way. I cook it this way because this is my own recipe liking. So yeah, you would say, "Oh, that's not how you cook Mexican food." I got it. I hear you. But because I'm not Mexican, so I can't cook like you guys cook. You know, so I have to create my own liking so that way I can still feed my family. See, if I were to go Google for someone else's recipe, then it's not authentic from my point of view. You know, it'd be like I'm borrowing somebody's recipe. But this recipe here, I've been cooking this so long, I can do it with my eye closed because it's so easy. My recipe is easy. It's not authentically from Mexico or Latin country or somewhere. It's more prominent. I'm just doing my version, so it's edible. It's pretty good. You know, I mean, to the point where my kid keep asking for more. It does not matter if my family like it because I don't own my restaurant. See, so it does not matter if if I make it to a top notch or not. You know, with my recipe. But this is what I learned. Okay, so the enchilada secret is a sauce. Okay, you can pop a can of green or red enchilada sauce and just like pour it in, you know. But then the secret is the little recipe that that coming from the beef. You know, the way I do mine, that I do slow cook and use a lot of fresh tomatoes and garlic and onions and cumins and a few other great um, herbs, Italian herbs. For me, I like to add a lot of herb into the cooking because it really is give a nice flavor. Okay, so I got my onion roasting. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add our rice. Okay, I have about a cup and a half of rice. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna roast it for a few minutes before I add the rest of the ingredients in it. Okay, roasting the rice will allow it to go faster. Okay? And I don't know about you guys, how you guys do yours. Okay, this is the way I do mine. I wish that I have Mama Sita with me here and show me how to do Spanish rice in, in 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 a proper way. I may not do it properly, but you know what? I'm like I said, feeding my family, so I'm not gonna worry about the perfection. I have about two. I have about 1 tablespoon of good butter, and I'm gonna do another. No, I'm gonna do one. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Okay, the good cooking oil, the friendly cooking oil that I refer to as olive oil. Okay, and make sure that you do study on your cooking oil, especially the olive oil, whether it's real cooking oil or with just imitation cooking oil. So many crappy things going on in the food industry. You know, you cannot trust them anymore. Whether they um, real cooking oil or the real thing that they promise us that it's going to be just like olive oil. I was I was listening to one of the content creators was saying stuff about to what to look for the real cooking, the real olive oil. I'm like, huh? There's fake cooking. Well, you know, I mean, so I learned that there's so many brand name that we got to look out for. You know that don't live up to their promise. You know, they have this big brand name, but yet they are not honor the business. Okay, so to make this Spanish rice taste amazing, I'm gonna add a little bit of ingredient that I like. Okay, I already have cumin in the sauce already. I'm gonna pour sauce in and I'm gonna set it over here so that way I'll clear the cooking counter. Okay, so I'm gonna do some cumin. Well, I like to add extra, so yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Oh, cumin is gonna be like one of the best thing for Mexican food, especially this dish right here. Mm. It's starting to smell so amazing. Okay, so my rice is looking amazing right here. It's almost like fried rice. Okay, yeah, we so uh the best of. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Mm. Sorry about that. it's always it's always something turmoil going on in my kitchen. All right. So a cup and a half. Look at that. It's gotten better. My rice is expanded. Okay, so to do fluffy, a very fluffy Mexican rice is uh, to pre-cook it like this, saute it ahead of time. Okay, I know it takes a little bit of time. Hey, you know what? To cook a good meal, it does not take 5 minutes like coming from the pre-cook. Okay, it's gonna take some time because that time that we taking gonna create such a beautiful, delicious meal. Okay, something that you can do that compared to some of the common Mexican restaurant. Okay. Not there yet, but you know what? I'm happy with the result. Okay, so it's coming right along. It look almost halfway done. Okay, so because my sauce already had like real flavor of the beef that I use the pressure cook to extract the best flavor from the beef. I have good beef. Okay, I can't tell you the name of it, but if you're gonna do beef, okay, do some good beef. Okay, I mean there's that. What mean good beef, bad beef? No, I mean when I said good beef, meaning I get something that not too much fat. Okay. So here's my rice, and I'm gonna put my rice back here, let it cook, cause I need the stove. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my oven. I'm in my stove. Okay, I'm gonna do some seasoning because I want this rice to like taste amazing. Okay, so I have my my chili paste here, my chili sauce here that was in the slow cook for no in the pressure cook for about an hour. That had beef flavor and the tomatoes and the rest of the ingredients. Okay, and it smells awesome. It is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this sauce into our rice. Okay, and I might add some water also. Oh, okay. So this is about half a cup of tomatoes. So I think I have how many? Three to make four, probably 2 cups of tomato sauce. And because it is whole grain, it will take a little bit of water to cook it. So it's a little bit under um it's a little bit under um, um, salt. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to it after I'm done with adding water here. So I'm gonna add about 3 cups of water. So this bottle here is about 3 cups of water. I think so. Yeah. I think that's all I need because it's already pre sauteed. Okay, so but because it's an old grain, I'm oh, guess what? If I need some more, I'll add it later on. because I don't want my Spanish rice to be soggy. Okay, I want it to be fluffy, not soggy. Okay, so it's undercooked. I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken bouillon, beef bouillon, however you prefer, because our rice should have a beautiful flavor. So I have 1 teaspoon of beef bouillon going to the rice, Spanish rice. Too much light on my face, huh? It's hot in here. No, I don't have that much makeup on, but you know, the app. Right, great. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my cooking pan, and I'm gonna transfer it over here, and I'm gonna leave my rice to cook by itself, lonely back here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do next is um refry my beans. Yes, I have black beans. Okay, black bean, dog bean, black bean. Um, slow cook in this pot here, and I use the whole bag. For goodness sake, I have a lot of bean right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna refry half of these. Save the other half for my making bean and cheese enchilada. I think that would be great because there's a lot of bean here. So to do the same thing, to refry my bean, I will need something delicious. Okay, we're gonna refry it right here where the rice is cooking. We're gonna refry our bean because the enchilada will be. I'm gonna get the hold on. Let me reverse it. Okay. Because refry bean would not be that complicated. It's gonna be quick. So what I do is that why I'm man that's hot. I need something to cover it. Did you burn the firewood? I mean the I don't. The kitchen is on fire with chili. Okay, so let me remove this out of our way first. It's gonna be a sauce later. Okay, I roasted this on this grill here, so unique. Yeah, we're gonna do homemade salsa, my style. Okay, I know I'm gonna have a big mess. Okay, and well, I'm gonna go ahead and start our main course. Okay, I mean the enchilada, what you want to call it. So I have this beef here. It's so tender because I cook it in the pressure cook for so long enough that it will be so tender. It was very tender when I took it out earlier because it was hot. Now it's even more tender, and I'm gonna go ahead and smash it a little bit, and that's hot. And what I like with my enchilada would be some of the ingredients that I like in the enchilada would be the oh, my bad, dengue. I know I can't do that. Why are you flipping over? I'm not even doing nothing to it. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. And I know. Be jealous. So I could have removed it before I boil this. Okay. Just a little fiber. If you like all that extra, you can keep it. Okay. These are the little fat that that went into it. We're gonna remove it. Okay. We can do this is the enchilada filling. And if you are not beef eater, you can do pork, you can do chicken, you can do this cheese. It's your personal preference. Okay. Yeah, the side fat here, we remove it out of our way. We want a lean meat, okay? Because we're gonna have a lot of cheese already, so we don't need the extra fat from the animals. Well, the cheese is extra fat from the cow. So we already have enough fat in the cooking with the cheese, so we try to eliminate some of this fat from the beef here. So the beef cooked down really, really well. Remember I told you that this is almost 2.5 pound beef, and this is the remaining. Okay, it cooked really, really well. It fall off with that. And this is the way my sweetheart likes them. You know, he likes his meat cooked really, really well. So when I do cooking, I have to keep in mind that I'm cooking for family member also, and especially my mom. And her teeth are not that great, so. But in our family, in this family here, we like our meat cooked well done. I mean, super, super well done, and sometimes it's this done here, super, super well done. Look at the beef and aroma from the cumin. It just unmistakably smells so delicious. So there's a lot of meat. I thought I won't have enough. I'm lucky I didn't cook any more of the meat, and I was gonna add some more. Add the chicken. I'll do chicken enchilada and the beef enchilada. So here we go. So the beef is very tender. I removed extra fat and the fiber out of our meat, so that way it's nothing that we gonna choke on. The extra fats are removed. Okay. So to do this, I like to add some fresh ingredient in my filling. Okay, I'm add some tomato that I just roasted, and I know that my sweetheart, he can't eat that much hot food. So, well, the sauce, I add one jalapeno in the sauce, so it had a little kick. So I think it'll be okay. Okay, to do this, let me chop some fresh ingredients. Let me wash my hand 1 minute. I like a little bit of onions on my enchilada filling. So I'm gonna add some goody onions here that I have here. So I'll do about a quarter of the onion here. Making enchilada. If you just came on right now, okay, beef enchilada, Chef Varna's cooking style. Okay, this is not if you native of Mexico, I'm sorry. You're welcome to enjoy yourself. Okay, and yeah, if you're gonna criticize, make it soft. Okay, so that's not the way we make Mexican food. Don't make our Mexican food look bad, chef. So, I got you. I'm not making it bad. Okay, I make big improvement by adding all these natural ingredients here because that's the way I like it. Okay. So let's go into the bowl here. I'm gonna add some I'm gonna add some fresh vegetable. I mean the um the roasted onion. I'm looking for my tool. I do my enchilada differently. The way I like it. The way I used to make it. Because there's no rule, okay? I mean, you're welcome to add any kind of vegetable into your enchilada. So here's the tomato. I roast it so good, and I'm able to peel this in a nice way. You can add raw tomato if you like, okay, but I just like mine roasted. See how easy the peel come off once it's cooked. If you're not going to roast it, then you can blanch this until you be able to remove the skin. So I'm gonna do about 3 tomatoes. You know, I roast it on the grill beneath this cupboard here. It's right here. I roasted the garlic. I roasted the jalapenos and these tomatoes here. All right. I'm gonna dice this in smaller pieces. Welcome, Chef Anna's making beef enchilada in Chef Anna's style. Okay. Yes, you'll be fine. Make it any way you like. If you have grandma, grandpa, aunt, and uncle original recipe, hey, share it, okay? All right, here we go. So I have the mixed cheese and mozzarella. Gonna be a lot of mozzarella, and I have to make some vegetarian one, the vegetable one, because a friend of mine, she's a vegetarian. So when I do cook, I have to remember that that I make a vegetarian for her too, because she cook for me almost every day too. This young lady, she's a lot younger than I am. Okay, so so she work at the nail shop all day. She started like leave the house like 7:30 in the morning to get to the salon and come home around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Sometimes she'll come home, she'll still be cooking for me, and I appreciate her. That's why when I could cook, I'm thinking about her also. Okay. So because this is going to be a filling, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this sauce here. Okay. This is the magic sauce. You cannot do without. So we're going to go ahead and add in here. We'll do about 1 cup. I think this lady was about half a cup. I'm sizing it. I'm like, Sometimes, I'm right on point because I've been cooking so long. Sometimes you can see things that, like just like a musician, when you see the note, they know what that is, and same thing for me when I see amount of food serving, I know almost exactly, but it's very almost right on point. Let me sample my enchilada filling first and see what I need to add in here. Yeah. Okay. I know I was gonna put a whole bunch of jalapeno, but then my sweetheart will be disappointed and be crying because I've been thinking of him. Mm. It's very good. But you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more of sauce. There you go. The sauce is low salt, and that's just because we're gonna add a whole bunch of cheese in here, and the cheeses are not low sodium here. I know there must be some low sodium cheese out there, but that's why I have this blended cheese that can be salty. I don't know if my avocado is ready. Can give me 1 second, please? Let me check on my avocado. I almost forgot about avocado. All right, because I'll be making guacamole also. All right, so here we go, my enchilada filling are done. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this portable oven on the other end. I'm gonna go turn it on so that way once it's done, we're gonna go here and bake it for about 30 minutes. Mm. I was gonna do it pressure to cook them, and I changed my mind. Okay, so let me go ahead and um, comprise and finish up the enchilada. And you give me a moment. Let me remove my cheese from the fridge because I have to keep it in the fridge because it was a little bit warm in my house. I have air conditioning running earlier, but then I like it turned off when I cook because the noise, the muffling noise is really annoying. So I have good, I have about a pound of mozzarella and also about a pound of Kobe Jack mix. Or you can do the Mexican cheese if you like. Okay, whatever cheese that you comfortable with. Now we're not gonna use the whole pounds of cheese. I hope not. But sometimes I go crazy with it. And I just in love with cheese, and I think this is the time that I suffer, okay, because I'm lactose intolerant and I can't really have dairy product. But at my expense and my own suffering, I just can't help myself, you know. So this Kobe mix, the yellow and oh, it's Monterey, shredded Kobe, and the Monterey Jack. So you have your Mexican cheese. Okay, go right here. Yeah, so we have the beef, and we have the cheese, and we're gonna be loaded with the mozzarella. So when you cut into your no, mine enchilada, you will see the cheese like you know you like just like it just there's a string of cheese that like that you can get rid of. Yeah. So to do this, I prepared my baking pan that's gonna fit in the portable oven. It's very small. You can find it. I know I have it somewhere. Oh, hold on. Before I move on to the next level, I mean the next item. Let me check the rice. Check on the rice. And once I have my enchilada in the oven, we can cook. We can make refried bean because refried bean we just need to bake a little bit to like saute it until until it's done. Hey, that. Mm. Oh, yummy. It's so good. It's letting it cook on medium low, or medium low. Okay. This is my baking pan. I have it earlier. Okay. Have a whole bunch of them here. Okay. So I'm gonna put 2 in this pan here, so that way it'll be 1 serving for somebody I know. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry about that. Okay. This is the fun part, okay, where I combine all the ingredients all together. The cheese, the meat, the sauce. And then we're gonna cook it in this pan here. I'm gonna go ahead and oil our pan a little bit on the bottom, just in case it's be sticky to the pan, baking pan. You know, to combine this is pretty easy, right? All the ingredients are done. Save for this is rice tortillas. I'm not doing corn today because I'm allergic to it, so bear with me, okay? I'm just a special nutcase. It is so badly. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and place our meat almost at the edge here, and we're gonna smother with 3 cheeses, Kobe Jack. What else? Mozzarella and Monterey Jack. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Yeah, Monterey Jack. Oh, there's a lot of meat already right here, so I'm leaving on the edge here so that I can roll it just like I'm doing egg rolls. And I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce in here, a little dry. And I'm gonna go ahead and smother with these cheese here. Okay, I'm a big fan of cheese, and I'm gonna suffer tonight. But you know what? I'm just gonna stay outside until everything digests. Yeah, go ahead. The be generous. I only do this like one in a blue moon, so I can be generous with these. Okay, so yeah, I like to seal mine, because I want to seal the cheese inside this this wrap here. Yeah, if you want to leave it open, you're fine, but just know that the cheese will try to escape and enjoy the water, just like doing on your what you call it, burrito. Okay, this is how I do my enchilada. I like to wrap mine. All right, so one more. So I can do this. Okay, so I can also do this too. Okay, put sauce over it, but I already add some sauce on the meat. Add our meat. I think the other one was too fat. The reason is being fat because I add all this cheese. Yes. Go ahead, girl. No one's watching you, so you go ahead and add more cheese. Yep. That's how it works in this kitchen here. No one's watching. Oh man, this one is looking so good. So now I have 2 enchiladas. To get to the next level, I'm gonna go ahead and Set it in a nice, comfortable bed here. And then I'm going to go ahead and smother with the sauce here, okay? We're not going to add any cheese on the top yet until when we serve or when it's about done. Okay? We're going to do this for about 30 minutes just to longer because this is such a big size enchilada. Go ahead and make sure our corner cover. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven and bake it for 30 minutes and see if it's ready to that it can be done in 30 minutes. Pretty sure that it will. I have my oven at yeah. We do 30 minutes at 375 degrees. Okay, let me check on the rice first before I move on to make some more of the wrap. And make sure that my rice cooked good because I want to be able to enjoy it. There's nothing worse than overcooked or undercooked rice, okay? But my rice, look at that. It looks so fluffy. It's gonna be good. Well, I'm Asian. I'm specialized in rice cooking, cause nothing go bad with rice cooking, rice making. It's a little fluffy, a little fluffier than I anticipated, which is fine with me. Oh, it tastes so good. You know, this sauce is a bomb, and I can show you how to make this bomb sauce. Okay. All right. The rice is done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. You see that how easy it was to make rice? All right, let me make a few more of our main course here, and just throw it in the queue in the oven. And no one's here to eat yet. My family is still out working. My sweetheart is still at the studio producing song at the South Bedford studio, and I'm sure that he'd be hungry by now. But normally, his big brother would take him out to eat, so he might not even be home eating this at all. So it might be for me though, and if the kid gonna pick this up, it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and smother with cheese. Like I said, I don't eat Mexican food every day, but once I do, I spoil myself. Yeah, you can spoil yourself, nothing wrong with it. But just notice that I attempt, if anything to go in, I need to come out. I need to work on. I got it. Cover. So if you love eating like me, then gym is like the best friend for me right now. I love it. So here's more baking pan. I love this little baking pan. It's so convenient. Okay, because I have such a small oven, so I love it because it is so portable. It's so cute. It's so easy, convenient. If I were to turn on the stove right here, I won't be able to stand right here and talking to you because I'm already feel like my face is burning with fire already. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it this way. Telling you, it's gonna be good. Maybe next time we do burrito. I love making burrito. I'm gonna get the full sheet tortillas, and I'm gonna make mine that big, well, that long, that, and it would take 2 men to finish it. Hmm. And that's just because it's so many things going to burrito. I like, oh, this, that, this, that. By the time I realized that my burrito was as big as an elephant itself. Look at this beef; it's so good. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. There you go. And if you wanted to leave it open, you could. We can do this. Make it fancy way. Yeah. Leave it open like that. And it don't fit because my pan is too small. So we're gonna have to redesign. I think that's what my instinct for is that it won't fit in the other way. All right. So here I have two here. I'm gonna go ahead and add the sauce. Already, and I can actually add another one in if I like. It's gonna go in here. So I'm gonna make a couple more, and then we can take a break from the enchilada making and refry our beans. Okay. Remember, no corn cake, no corn, sweet corn, nothing like that because I'm so dangly allergic to the corn, so I can't even enjoy it. So I want to be able to eat the enchilada today without having to cover my nose and be the special case. So I'll make two more, and then after that, I'm gonna refry our bean because the rice is already done. And with my lettuce, things still in the fridge. I forgot about that. The cumin smells so awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know. I think um, Spanish food, Mexican food, Spanish food, Mexican food are so awesome. All the ingredients, all the herbs that go into it and make it so distinctive, from Cambodian food. And Cambodian have its own, um, has their own herb that distinct itself from Mexican food also. So I have 6. I thought I had 10. You know what, gang? How did I got only 8? I thought I was grabbing the 10 pieces of the tortillas here, but I guess I wasn't pay attention to it then. A friendly cheese. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Somebody gonna love this. All right, I'm gonna put 3 on each. Okay, that way I don't have to start another pan. Yeah. Hey, stop that. Look at us. Mm-mm. Oh, man. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that, TikTok. I have to remember that I have to play jigsaw puzzle on TikTok once in a while. I don't understand it. Okay, I mean it's not I'm right here live streaming, and why go through all that to distract my attention, you know? Then we have enough sauce for all of it. And one more, and we should be done with our main dish here. And because I thought I had 10 tortillas, so I have a little bit of meat left over, and I don't want to add it. Make them too big. It's already big. It's huge. I think one would be done. Right, welcome. If you just tuning in, I'm making a beef enchilada in Shabana in cooking style, okay? And because I'm not from Mexico, I'm not Mexican descent, so I'm just doing this out of my own craving style. Okay, so there you go. Here's my enchilada. I got 6 left. There's 2 in the oven right now. Let me turn on the light so I can see. Wait. It's already boiling. It's only been in there for about 10-15 minutes. Okay. So let me set aside all this good cheese because we're gonna need this to smother on the top of it once it's done making. When it's done baking. So the next thing I need to do is to refry our beans again. I will need to use some of this fresh garlic and fresh onion. So I still have 2 more. I got the rice done. The enchilada went into the ovens. I still have to make the what's left to be done? The guacamole and the sauce. So I cook the bean. I soak the bean. They said that to avoid all the gas. They recommend that we should soak the bean at least 3 hours. I don't know. I could be wrong because I'm so dangy, gassy when when I do bean. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking the truth. Okay. It's no reason for me to hide anything. But that's the nature of food. Is that it's not poison, but it's so close to making you sick with all that extra with it. Yeah, also will be awesome because I roast the pepper, the garlic, and everything. So this, I'm gonna saute the garlic and the onion for our refried bean. Some people will use pork fat or pork belly to add flavor to the bean. Whatever you like, you go ahead. So tonight, I think I'll add the flavor by beef bouillon or chicken bouillon or vegetable bouillon. It'll give that beautiful flavor. It's gonna be delicious. Hey, I'm making beef enchilada. If you don't like beef, then go ahead and select it of your meat, pork, turkey, chicken. I don't know. I never done fish enchilada before. Let me know if any of you try before. No, I can do chop here because I'm on the stove. I have to be careful. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for onion. Yeah, we're gonna give our refried bean a kick of this delicious aromatic garlic and cumin and what else? I can add some Italian seasoning to it also. You know, I'm crazy about seasoning, so I don't really care. I just add any kind of seasoning I feel fit. You know. So I have about 1/4 cup of fine chopped onion, and I have about 5 cloves of garlic, because I think garlic is just so fundamental for the cooking. Okay. So I'm gonna remove this because I need this pot here to cook my refried bean. Clear everything on the way. Let me clean it underneath it first because it's gonna have the funky smell, the burn, because I dropped some rice in this. Okay. Make sure you have good pan to refry your bean. If you have cast iron, go ahead and use it. But I have non-stick pan today. It's gonna work well. We good? Welcome. Hey. All right. So where's my cooking oil? I'm gonna do this good cooking oil right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and add this before it. The reason I do that because you know, the oil is really distracting. It threw off. And just like, hey, remember me, the kitchen mess maker? Nothing annoying than the cooking oil splash oil. I had it 375 degree. Lower it down to 300 because I don't like my enchilada to burn. Because cooking in that small ovens right there, it's a little bit different than the big ovens because the big ovens it's more roomy and it cooks slower and it cooks slower and it doesn't burn easily. With that right there, it burns easily. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do? Oh, I cook this bean. I soak it for a few hours until the beans so fresh again. And I cook this for a few hours until it's tender. I can smash this if I like, but I like it the the bean pot. I love black bean for some reason. Okay. I think it just gave a really nice eccentric look on the plate. You have cheese, you have the enchilada sauce overlay, and then the guacamole and the sauce and what have you, and black bean will stand out so well. I don't know how you do your refry. This is the way I do my refry. It's a little bit different than um, what the Mexican family would do. Okay, and like I said, this is my version of refried bean. Okay, this is the way I like it. This is the way I'm usually making it for my kids and my family. So mine is a little bit different. But I consider this Mexican food because it is. I love the aroma of garlic and saute in the hot oil because nothing smells like it. Remember when I was pregnant with all the kids and garlic killed it. If my neighbor will be making stir fry and I can smell miles away and I'll be gagging until I'm half dead. Right, here we go. My onion and my garlic turn turn soft golden. So I'm gonna go ahead and use about half of these. I'm not sure how many cups because I didn't measure it. On the bottom of this lady. This is a non-stick pan, so I have to use the kind of ladle that will not mess up my pan. I think I have about 2 cups. Again, if I want this to be smashed up, I can do so, but I like my refried bean to to remain with a pot, a little pot, a little pot. I'm gonna go ahead and add some vegetable oil because it's absolutely no flavor. I mean, no added flavor. It's very actually the bean tastes good already. Okay? So that's just human nature. We just need a little bit of these, a little bit of that to satisfy our taste bud. So I'll do about quarter teaspoon of vegetable soup base or bouillon. If you're one of the people that like to pop refried bean from the can, be careful because the reason I stopped using the refried bean from the can because it just contains so much salt. You know, it's so salty, and if you on a low sodium diet, it's not good for you because it's gonna really spike up your blood pressure. It'll taste so good. I'm telling you. Mm. And we're gonna put in the bowl with some cheese on it. Oh man, not to mention tonight. It looks so good. And it tastes so good too. Mm, amazing. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside because this is done. We are good. We are good. Okay, I'm gonna set him way back here. The enchilada look really good. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is to make an extra sauce that we can either do the dipping or coating. It's up to you. So here I go. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this roasted garlic and jalapenos. And what else that I roasted? Oh, tomatoes. You know, I like jalapeno on my plate. So because somebody gonna be eating this and he doesn't really enjoy the chili flavor too much because he can't eat hot food. So I'm gonna do only one jalapenos. Just same thing with my mom. My mom cannot have any kind of chili at all. She can't. My mom, my mom used to eat chili like hot cake. Now she cannot eat none of it, not even black pepper. So this salsa is gonna be awesome, okay? Oh, the tomato looks so good. Roasted tomato. I roasted on this little grill beneath this cardboard here. And it's gonna be good. Exceptional good. Welcome for those who just joined me. I'm in the process of making beef enchilada. And what I'm doing right here is making this salsa from scratch. Okay, I don't know how the native make the salsa, but this is the way I make my salsa. I think my enchilada is done. I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, I wanted to add cheese over it. Hold on. I think I can do that on the plate. Look at that. Once you roast these tomatoes, the peel come right off. So pretty. So easy too. Look at that. Oh, you don't roast it, you can blanch this until you're able to remove the peel. Look at the juice coming out from the tomato. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, it looks so good. Yes, it's done. I'm gonna keep it warm in there because I'm not done with the rest of the ingredients here. Let me go ahead and chop my garlic because everything is marble in this house, so I can't really smash this at all. Because if I break the marble, that'll be expensive, and I'm gonna get yelled at. So. You have one of these? This is Cambodian. Yeah. I have a wooden one about that big, and I have a few of the marble stone that I left with my sister in Sacramento, California. And I have one that I left for my daughter. That one is, I think it made out of, not copper, I think it made out of aluminum or steel. Oh yeah, not to mention all the mess that I cleaned up after this. That's what sometimes I'm making big meals such as this because you need a mix of because it's just ridiculously messy. Okay, I'm gonna see if I need lime because normally I don't need lime for my or lemon for my salsa. Sometimes I do. Okay, let me sample it first because it hasn't had any kind of flavor going in yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and smash this. Oh, this one right here, it's old. Okay, it's it's terracotta, or what you call it? It's another word for it. Anybody know? I don't know where CC at. She hasn't been on here. Say hi to all of you. Oh yeah, well, this right here, I'm not gonna say that. I feel like you'll be in Tijuana or in Mexico, you know. But the only thing is missing here is the cornbread or corn cake, because you know that I'm allergic to those things and keep it away to save my life, you know. Let me see. You know, I don't have any flavor going in yet. I mean, uh, it'll be in a minute. Mm. Oh wow, the sweetness from tomato is awesome. Let me add some salt. I think that's all I need is some salt, if I can find it. Give me a moment, please. Oh, this roasted tomato is awesome, and it's so awesome. Let me dash. You know what? I can add lime if I wanted to. Maybe I should. Yeah, I should. Let me get my lime. My salsa look incredibly delicious. Oh man, this knife is no cutter. So I'm gonna do one side of small lime lemon. I think that's plenty. I might add just a little bit more salt because I just add totally. I think I have about less than 1/4 of tablespoon of salt. Mama, go easy because our cheese, our enchilada is gonna be filled with cheese. It's full of cheese, not filled, full of cheese. Let's see, it might be too small. Okay, what is left for me to add on this salsa is fresh cilantro. Yeah, It looked really, really nice. Okay, the image is not justifying the real texture yet. I love that sweet, natural sweet from the tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and do just a handful of cilantro, and we're gonna fine dice this. Okay. How badly this knife is. It's not even cut. What you make for dinner tonight? Or what are you making dinner for dinner? Are you going out, or are you in the kitchen cooking, or you eating, or you get ready for bed? I know that we in different time zone and meridian. For me, it's dinner time. This will be my dinner. All right, here we go. Oof. Plunge it in. Look at that. Now I had beautiful color from the tomatoes and lump of onions. I didn't smash it really, really bad. So it looked really, really good. You know, let me see. You can serve this with corn or flour tortillas. I still have a dough for the flatbread, but it's in the fridge. I didn't make it yet. So, oh, this is awesome. That is the homemade salsa. Look at her. It's not just look good. It's so delicious. So see, simple that is. Okay, you roast all your ingredients. Start with the garlic, tomatoes, and jalapenos, or any kind of chili that you're gonna put in it. Will be good. So I have enchilada done. Rice is done. The refried bean is done. I'm gonna warm up my refried bean in a minute, so that way when I add cheese into it, it will melt. Oh yeah, melt. Hear me? It's gonna melt. I'd love to do. Oh yeah, my bad. Be right back. I'm gonna clean up the avocados. Okay, we're gonna make something. We're gonna make guacamole. Let me inspect the avocado. I bought this yesterday. It was green. Man, dang it. What did you do that for? You know, it was green the day before yesterday. It's been in the house for 2 days. It's not like completely soft, but I think it's serviceable. But let me manage it right now. Oh, you know what I did wrong? Man, I forgot to do the vegetarian for Lucy. I'm gonna have to clean up quick so she doesn't know what I'm making. Yeah, that's messed up, huh? What kind of friend is that? Have the high food. Or maybe I'll just remove the meat, and I know she eats cheese. So my guacamole is very limited because look at the size of my of my avocado. I know Lucy have plenty. Let me dig for it. Oh yeah, her is a lot softer. I'll replace it for her. She's like, No, I'm just being funny. Okay, she shared her food, and she bought too many, and then she be making me eat it. Sister, you have to eat the avocado, okay? It's getting brown. You don't eat it, I'm not buying anymore. Okay, sister. Man, what's wrong with this? I thought it was soft. I'm not gonna deal with it. Her avocado is worse than mine. Look at that. It's not even separate from the pit. I don't know. I don't think they recommend that we put avocado in the fridge. It's a bad idea. Oh yeah, so somebody came up with this ideas about um, about brown avocado. You know how sometimes when we leave a avocado on the shelf too long, in the room too long, and it turns tarnished or brown. So this this content maker was saying that do not throw away the brown avocado. This said that when the avocado turns brown, it's the best of medicine. I argue because there's nothing attractive about brown avocados. I'm sorry. I'm trying to ruin the information I received. I like my avocado fresh and green like that, not too mushy. And if it's brown, then I throw away a whole bunch, and it does not look appeal to me. This is before I discovered that brown avocado is the best medicine. I don't remember what kind of medicine it is, but they just saying that it was just like the best time to eat avocado is when it turned brown. I'm like, the best time to throw away the avocado for me was when it turned brown. No kidding about that. Look at this one right here. I don't know. It's some part was still hard. I'm sorry. Okay. So sorry, it's a mess. Okay, so my guacamole is very simple. Okay, guys. Okay. Because Mexican food is not my specialty, but I like making them. So I make it easy myself. If it's too hard for me, then I won't want to make it, and I'll just run to a Mexican restaurant and enjoy the meal. But I like challenge. So how many avocado I have? 1, 2, 3, 3 avocado. Okay. So I have about quarter cup of what do you call it? Sour cream. And I chicken out. Okay, let me see. The one that I got from the fridge is lumpy and it was hard. So look at that. So it's not brown. It's green. Probably still too green. My bad. So she was worried about her avocado gone bad, so she put it in the refrigerator, and it's not the best thing. Okay, here's my guacamole. Here's a dash of salt to be friendly. And to make it pretty, what should I do? Oh yeah, Or to make it spicy, no, that's ruled out because he can eat spicy. So I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro and black pepper. If I can find it. See how simple that is, love? Do I need lime? Yes, a little bit. How do you keep the guacamole green? The magic touch of lime. Okay, so yeah. Hmm. Yummy. Wow. Amazing. A little messy, but who cares, right? So the guacamole done. Salsa done. Let me warm up the refried bean. Okay, and so that way when I dish it up, it will, when I add cheese in it, it will melt, and it's just like nothing more appealing than melting cheese on the black beans. Right, this is the plate I'm serving it in. Let me do the beef. It got dry, so I'm gonna heat it up and warm it up for a second or so, a minute or so. Sorry. Okay, while I'm leaving my bean to refreshing, let me show you where how my enchilada look. I have my not refried. I have my Spanish rice also. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the cheese and put it back in the oven for a minute to allow my cheese to melt completely. Oh yeah, this is packed with cheese. Okay, I have Kobe's, I have Monterey, I have hey, one. I wanna flick my paint for. Oh, I was saying, oh yeah, I have 300 cheese. Okay, Monterey, Kobe, Monterey Jack, Kobe cheese, um, and the mozzarella. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and dish it up already. And I'm gonna. Oh man, there was nothing to do. My lettuce, I'll get it. I love my enchilada with lettuce, or some people like it with what do you prefer? Cabbage or lettuce? I prefer lettuce. I think lettuce is just fine and dandy. My bean is dry. I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid onto my bean. Just a little bit. Sometimes I like to see my bean kind of travel, onto the plate. Oh, the green bean look awesome. I love green bean. I like to get some more wrap them more and make bean and cheese. What you call it? Burrito. Yeah, bean and cheese burrito sounds good. Or it will be like Mexican food, but non-sa. Or tortillas, cheese and bean will go well. Okay. Oh, let me go ahead and dish this up already. This is like the loving part. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add the beans already. Add my cheese. We are bad. My rice. Oh yeah, my rice looks good. Look at that. It's fluffy. Just the way I like it. No cornbread, no corn cake. I'm allergic to those. I'll stay away. No. That's fine. Let me, go ahead, girl. Hit the gym tomorrow at 6 in the morning. Oh yeah. Let me put this in the warmer here. And that would be the serving, okay? What else left to do? Did I forget some? Oh, lettuce. Yeah. My whole head of lettuce is downstairs. But I have some right here with me, and then that's all I've been needing. I cleaned this already, so I just happened to put in this clean bag and put in the fridge. Yeah. And sorry. This knife here. Sorry. Remember, I still have 6 enchiladas to process in the oven tonight. Okay. All right, let me see. Yes. Just the way you eat your taco. You need lemon. I don't know about you, but I do. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Oh.
You throw that at me. I'm just sitting there being your audience.
One of these days I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I'm being your audience. Why you freak out?
Because you're always sneaking behind my
No,
back.
I was sitting as your audience.
Yay. If I have a heart attack, that's a reason right there.
Because
there's no because. You should have made noise when you come in.
I'm the audience.
He's audience. You want to eat? He's an audience. Sneaking in the house. I didn't have noises, but I didn't.
They saw me sitting. I was sitting right back there the whole time.
Well, no one said anything, so I thought he was still getting. So we like to. The plate is warm, right? So we're gonna go friendly right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this right here, out of place. So I'm gonna put in a small bowl, a small dish. Oh yeah, my lettuce. So we have plenty of carb. We have the rice, we have the complex carb from the black beans, and then another carb from the tortilla. Okay, so. All right. So here he had option. He can smother on his enchilada. Oh, the plate is hot. Remind myself that. Okay, go. Here you go. Delicious beef enchilada. Okay. Fall off the skin. Oh, there we go. What's missing? The color. Well, the color is right here. So, guys, dinner time. Okay, so I have 2 of this done. So I'm gonna serve my sweetheart. He's hungry, and I'll make one for myself too. So here we go. Beef enchilada from my kitchen to use, and I tell you, right? I mean, this easy, isn't it? Okay, and I'll leave all this on my YouTube channel, all the recipe and all the videos today. The streaming today will be in the full streaming, so you don't have to worry about miss anything. And if you're native, hey, thank you for watching. If you're not native, thank you for watching also. And I hope you learned something and that inspire you to make something delicious. Okay, I'm gonna serve my sweetheart. He's talk longer, he might leave and not coming back until tomorrow. So I better.
My favorite.
I have whipped cream. I mean sour cream if you like. So, did I need? You need fork or spoon? Huh? I love the man that knows when dinner is served. You know exactly what time the dinner is served. Sure. You don't have to sit there with your. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven already. 3 more. Yeah. And we do 30 minutes. Oh dang, that's hot. Okay. So let me know how you feel about my cooking show today. If you like it, do the one thumb. That's all it requires, just one thumb and a lot of heart, and I appreciate that.
Share live.
Share live also. And if you would like to have the recipe for today, I will have a written recipe upon request. Or maybe I do when I'm being so kind. I'll just write up everything, and will be a complimentary to all of you. Okay. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy and something that you would love to make for your family. If you're native, hey, thank you for the great food that I learned from my Mexican friend a long time ago. No, actually, I have some Mexican family member too. They live in Texas. Every time when she visits, we get together and we make some awesome Texas style food. The closer to the border, the better the food. So, I don't know why camera's crooked. So, we're doing all that. Anyway, I appreciate all of you. Okay, please remember to follow, click like, subscribe, and the little bell so next time you get the notification from me. I've been on here lately because the new job requires so much of my attention. By the time I'm done with it, I'm like, that's it. I have to keep up with my duty. The best medicine is to sleep, eat, exercise, smile, and be in love. Okay. Right then, till I see you next time. Love and respect all of you. Thank you so much for your kind support.
Yeah, this deal